So for those of you who don't know me, my name's AJ. I've been a reefer for quite a few years now. Mark here, Mark Levinson, also known as Me Lev's Reef, probably one of the most famous American reefers in the reef hobby, or at least that's what he likes to think. And he and I have been friends for quite some time. We've talked about doing a custom reef for quite some time now. Yeah. And recently, Mark got a new addition to Me Lev's Reef. He calls Minion. Is CNC, which allows him to basically cut out very precise pieces of acrylic and wood and what have you. And with that, kind of got me thinking about the capabilities that offers and what we could do with that in making the reef. And so that started getting me down the path of designing the new tank. And so with a lot of feedback and back and forth, and you know, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? You know, bouncing ideas off of him nonstop while we've been working on 20 other projects. We've gotten to where we are now, which is phase 1 of the design, if you will, probably 80 phases. One? Yeah, well, like phase 4.5, I think, right now at this point.
Sounds more right.
So tell me, Mark, what do you think about where we're going with the design of the new tank?
Well, considering the gallons of this size tank, it's kind of fun to me because it's very intricate. There's a lot of detail, there's a lot of focus on everything being precise. You're talking about fluid dynamics through the teeth. You're talking about how wide should the flange be on the top, and then if I'm going to have to edge the acrylic before I glue it, how is that going to affect your measurements? You're coming down to millimeters here.
Oh yeah.
Which, that's challenging, and we should be able to nail that perfectly every single time.
Every single time. Every single time.
It'll be completely perfect.
Yeah, I mean, and Mark's not kidding. I actually have gotten to the point where, in addition to designing everything within SketchUp and looking at in different different areas and rotating through and taking a look at how precise we can make things in the design and creating the CNC cuts, but also like I've actually been playing around with computational fluid dynamics and seeing how fluid flows through it and taking a look at flow rates through different types of PVC and how all that affects the amount of flow and water flow through the tank.
You probably should focus on the temperature of the water too. That might affect every measurement you've done so far.
Well, okay, so here's the funny part that you say that. You say that. I actually went to the extreme, not on this tank I designed, but the tank I designed before that, the 440, and had actually gotten into the coefficients of expansion between dissimilar materials, between the glass, the metal, the acrylic, and had actually been talking with a number of university professors on how different materials expand and contract with heat and time and things like that, to make sure that there weren't any seam failures over time because of the expansion and contraction, and you're talking 440 gallons. It's a pretty big tank to have go bad on you.
You're gonna need a really big shop vac.
Yeah, a really big shop vac. And so yeah, no, that's actually something I've already been thinking about, and that's actually part of the reason why the design for this tank, why I wanted to do the wood stand, is a properly sealed wood stand. You're not going to deal with it as much of issues with expansion and contraction as you are with a lot of other materials. If you go, for example, with aluminum frame, an aluminum frame, you're looking at pretty large expansion and contraction stresses because of that. So.
Well, you also have to keep in mind that with aluminum, it's going to have it's going to be more easily racked, and you need something very stable, especially with the tank design you've come up with.
Yeah, I've definitely got the work cut out for us on that one. No pun intended.
It'll be easy.
Yeah. Super easy. Super easy. Yes. But anyway, so Mark, I appreciate all your help. Really excited to see where we go with this. And like I said, this is just the start right now. So
I like the 3D renderings, and I like that pretty much every other day you have a whole new one with even more detail. And now you've changed something, but it affected everything. And so you have now rearranged
everything
a hair,
yeah.
And you're like, look, it's all different.
Yeah, it looks the exact same, but it's all different by like 2 millimeters.
I can totally tell.
Yeah. I may or may not have done that.
But no, it's cool because it's 3D. You can pivot it from every angle.
Yep.
At some point, you're going to do the thing where it explodes into every separate piece, right?
Yes. Actually, I started working on that earlier today. Oh, so yeah,
You just throw dynamite into SketchUp, or how does that work? How does the explosion happen with? And then it comes all back together again, like in every movie I've ever seen.
Exactly. Yeah. Easy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks a lot, Mark.
Sure.
Look forward to this project, and you should be looking forward to more videos related to this project. So make sure you subscribe so you can see all the videos as we go through this whole project, because God knows it's going to be months and months and months and months and months. Anyway, eventually,
it's going to end with a 10-gallon aquarium. You realize that?
No, I'm really excited with the project as a whole. You know, and I think that you're going to see some really interesting things as time goes on. Very, very much a lot of attention to detail as this tank design goes. So,
yeah, you're not going to let anyone down.
I certainly hope not.
It's an intricate project.
So, well, awesome. Thanks a lot, Mark. And let's make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you see all the videos as we come up. And if you have any questions, any suggestions, if you have suggestions for fish, if you have suggestions for equipment, anything like that.
Fluid dynamics.
Yeah, computational fluid dynamics. Anything like that, please make sure to post below and make your suggestions known. Let us know if you have any ideas, any things that we can change. You're going to be seeing links to all of the SketchUp files. So if you have any questions you want to play with it, want to rotate it, look at it from different angles, I'll be posting links below. As well, if you have any questions that hey, have you thought of this or have you thought of that? Please post them below. Give us some more things to think about. Give me some more things to.
He's already thought.
Chances are I have, but I might not have. I'm definitely open to suggestions, open to thoughts. So please, any questions like that, please post them below. And I look forward to seeing you out there. Thanks a lot, Mark.
And share it all on social media.
Yes, share it all on social media. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to his channel. The link below is right there. So make sure you subscribe to Me Loves Reef, right there. No, it's right there.
Right there.
And make sure you subscribe and view all his videos. If you're new to reefing, he is one of the best sources you can get for having all the information that you need to set up your reef right.
And
thanks a lot, guys.
Of course, also go to melovesreef.com.
Yes.
Because that's the website where it all got started.
Where it all got started, and it's also one of your best sources for acrylic, for RODI units, for basically everything you can think of.
Critter ID.
Critter ID.
Reef photography.
Yep.
Water chemistry. I talk about a lot of things. I know everyone these days does video. That's why I've started doing videos the last couple of years. But before that, I was doing articles that people would read. So if you're waiting for a video and it hasn't come out yet, odds are I've written about it. You can read it. Yep. I saw that. It's on there.
Thanks a lot, guys. Look forward to seeing you soon.